name in the hat with a victory. Jaskol right there behind Cook now. Jaskol right on Sabra Cook. Maybe a length as they come out through the kink. Let's see if we see a move at the end of the straightaway here now. What do we got for speed? Jaskol looking to the inside. No. But he's ready. Top three drivers separated by about 0.3 of a second. Look at Schermerhorn right there as well. Alavia leading the way in the comp cart. The number 403. Cook and Jaskol on the CRGs. Jaskol again right with Cook as they come out of turn number 9 into the draft. Jaskol's got to make a move soon here. He does not want to let Alavia get away. Wow, they are separated by only 0.3 of a second. Top three drivers. Front three drivers separated by still just 0.5 second. No change in the order, though. Michael Alavia leads in the comp cart. Sabra Cook runs in second. Matt Jaskol in third. Still no movement at all in the top three. Those drivers sitting right there together. I don't know if Jaskol's just comfortable where he is right now. He's got the fast lap of the race of 45.734. Less than 0.5 second separate first, second, and third. Sabra Cook had a look to the inside in turn 11, thinking about going by Alavia. Just nosed it forward, but got back on the brakes. Ben Schermerhorn still hanging around too, just 3 seconds back now. It's about 2 to 3 tenths of a second off on fast lap. You just got to find a little bit more. Battle it in with these drivers up front. Cook gets a huge run coming down the straightaway. Wow, she had a huge run coming through the kink. Didn't capitalize, stays there in second. Jaskol right there in third. Oh, Jaskol to the inside of Cook. Wow, great pass for Jaskol. He's able to roll it through there. I missed that. I looked back and he was down to the inside of turn 12. Jaskol now goes into second. So we have a new driver into the second spot. Alavia still leads, but it's Jaskol down to P2. Sabre Cook back into the second spot. Third spot, rather. Jaskol now closing up on Alavia. 13 laps to go, just around the halfway point here. Sabre Cook now with the fast lap, 45.591. Jaskol now trying to find a way by Alavia. Matt Jaskol closing up here on Alavia right now, trying to find a way by still. Laps winding down in this one here. We're into the second half of it. He is right on the rear bumper of Alavia. Here comes Jaskol, right with him. Thought about looking to the inside at the end of the straightaway, but again, tucks into second. Again down the back straight. Jaskal trying to close up on Alavia. He just doesn't seem to have the extra speed there at the end of the straightaway to make the move. Of course, turn 11 and turn number 8 have been the best passing opportunities. The left-hand hairpin and the right-hand hairpin. We've seen a lot of passes down the straightaway as well, but Jaskal has not been able to make that move on Alavia. 9 laps still to go. Ways to go here in this one. Jaskal seems to close up big time here through the infield from turn 3 all the way over to turn 6 or 7, but doesn't put himself in position coming through the S's either. Alavia able to stretch maybe another length, and maybe a half a length or a length as they come through the S's that lead to turn 8, that right-hand hairpin. He's just not able to make the move. Sabre Cook about 0.2 of a second back, maybe a length and a half back. She's not in a position to make a move herself either at this point. But you got to expect that Jaskal's going to try something here soon. This time, Jaskal close to the inside and turn 8. Book it. He's through. Jaskal to P1. Sabre Cook now follows through. She's got a good run. Does she try it at the end of the straightaway? She thought about it? No. Jaskal able to hold her back. So Matt Jaskal finally able to get a good run through the S's. He now leads. Cook goes into the second spot. Alavia back to third. Jaskal now leading. Now, can Jaskal stretch away here? Is he able to pull? Get a bit of a gap. Here goes Alavia back to the inside. Alavia gets Cook over in turn number 8, and that is going to give Jaskal some breathing room. Alavia goes back by Sabre Cook. And Jaskal is going to have some breathing room here out front. I'll give you the gap as they come by the stripe here. 6 laps remaining. 0.7 of a second now between first and second. You know Cook is going to go back around too, because this just shook things up. If Jaskal can get this, he needs a fast lap here though. The 5 bonus points could be big for Jaskal. He's going to drop one down. 45.591 fast time. Now Jaskal out there by himself. Let's see if he's able to lay something down here. He needs that fast lap. That's going to shake things up with the points. Alavia trying to hold off Cook still. He needs this second place position. He needs to keep her back in third to help his championship aspirations as well. Cook to the inside. Book it. She's through to the inside again. Alavia now going to work. Jaskal 45.776. He needs 0.2 of a second to steal that 5-point bonus away from Cook, who has got backed by Alavia. Alavia loses a couple lengths trying to run the tighter line through turn number 5. Not going to get the job done doing that. Michael Alavia back into third. Jaskal would be the third different winner in 4 races here in this DD2 class. Over a second was the advantage last time by. It'll be 4 to go for Jaskal. $45.768. Not enough to get the fast lap. That is going to be important. Jaskol running 55.7s. Sabre Cook closing up a bit there. She was about a tenth quicker. Down to 9/10 back. Lots of room here for Jaskol. He'll see the 2 to go sign, but what he really needs is a low 45.5. He needs to roll out a lap here. Another 45.7. He's unbelievably consistent right now. Cook another 45.6 as well. 0.8 of a second the gap between first and second. He needs 0.2 of a second. He needs an actual 45.563. 0.2 of a second would give him fast lap. That's a 5-point bonus. That would be huge going to Sonoma. But this win in itself, big for him as he puts a victory. Remember, he got the 5-point bonus for qualifying on pole as well. White flag flying. 45.758 again. He's doing 45.7. Sabre's doing 45.6s. Alavia tried to hold back Sabre, but couldn't do it. Tried to go back by, wasn't able to get the job done. So here's your top 4. Jaskol, Cook, Alavia, and Schermerhorn. Final lap on the racetrack. It's a 0.7 of a second advantage for Jaskol, who has not been able to find those 0.2 of a second to get the fast lap bonus. That belongs to Sabre Cook right now. Jaskol's going to roll it to the end of the straightaway, though, coming over through the last couple of corners. Turn 11. Folks, we got 3 different winners in DD2 as well. Your Sunday victor in DD2, Matt Jaskol. He's loving it. Matt Jaskol scores the victory over Sabre Cook. 45.8 and another 45.6 for Sabre. Man, was she consistent over the final couple of laps there. Michael Alavia takes 4th. Ben Schermerhorn in the 5th spot, but a great run. Jaskol puts himself back in the championship chase with a victory here in the main event. Jaskol over Cook and Alavia in DD2. One more race remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you listening in with us live here on eKartingNews.com. Hope we've helped out your Sunday afternoon, give you a little motorsports action. Those of you tuning in who maybe weren't able to make the trek here to Phoenix for this weekend. One more race coming up. It's Junior Max. Stick with us, folks. One more main event, and it'll be live after these messages here on eKartingNews.com.